Good evening, sir.
You can start.
Can we start the session or do we have still more participants to log in?
You can start.
Okay, thank you. Namaste. A very happy evening to all my dear students, teacher, and the school administrative department. We welcome you all to our Vidya Shakti science session. Hope you all are doing good. My name is Ashwita. I'm your science tutor for Vidya Shakti. So, dear students, in our last session, we had discussed or started a new chapter on atoms and molecules. We had got a macro level learning about the atoms, molecules with the help of the simulation from the PATE website. So, going ahead, let us move ahead in the chapter. So, what do you understand when I would tell the word atoms? In the last session, we understood about the chemical combination as well as we learned about the scientist John Dalton. So, who was able to find the atomic theory and which was a turning point in the study of matter. And we also learned about the law of conservation of mass, which states that mass can neither be created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. Now, let us go ahead and further understand about atoms. So, atom. Have you ever observed a mason building walls? Mason ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರ್ mason ಅಂದ್ರೆ? Can we have some quick interaction with the students? Mason ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಯಾರನ್ನ ನಾವು mason ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? I'm sure in your English session you would have learnt about mason. ಅಲ್ವಾ? mason ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು? ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಅದ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ? Mason is a person who builds the building. ಮೇಸ್ತ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾಸನ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ನ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಇಟ್ಟಿಗೆಗಳನ್ನ ಜೋಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಹಿ ಕೀಪ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ವಾಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಈಚ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಟ್ಟಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಒಂದು ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ವಾಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಲ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ರೂಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಆ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ರೂಮ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ಸ್ ದ ವಾಲ್. ದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಲ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅ ರೂಮ್. ದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ರೂಮ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಅ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್. And that is how building of blocks is going to happen. Similarly, ಆ ಆಂಟಲ್ ಇರುವೆಯ ಗೂಡನ್ನ ಗಮನಿಸಿದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಮೋರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಲಾಗಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್. Please give an heads up once you have logged in. Okay. Okay. So we have still more students logging in. We were discussing about the atom and the creation of atoms. I have few things to show you. Now consider this as blocks, building blocks. So can you all see here? What am I trying to do? I'm building the blocks here. So ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂತಾ ಹೋದಾಗ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ಸ್ ನ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay. So this is how a building looks like, isn't it? ಸೊ ಇದೇ ರೀತಿಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮೇಸ್ತ್ರಿ ಸಹ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ನ ಕಟ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಚ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಅ ವಾಲ್. ದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಲ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅ ರೂಮ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. Okay, and then this rooms together becomes a building. Similarly with an anthill. Similarly, atom also the collection of atoms creates a matter. Okay, atom is the very tiniest simple part, smallest part of the matter. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಆಟಮ್ ಬಂದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಪರಮ ಅಣು. ಓಕೆ, ಅಣುಗಿಂತ ಬಹಳ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರುವಂತಹದ್ದು ಪರಮ ಅಣು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್, smaller than anything that we can imagine or compare with. More than millions of atoms, ಒಂದು million of atoms ಸೇರಿದಾಗ they stack up would make a layer barely as thick as sheet of paper. ಒಂದು ಶೀಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಷ್ಟು thick ಆಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಆಟಮ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಸೇರಿಸಿದಾಗ. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ನ್ಯಾನೋಮೀಟರ್. ಸೊ ನ್ಯಾನೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎನಿವನ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ? See, an atomic radius is measured in terms of nanometer. So, what is this nanometer? Any clue? Any active participation? We are glad to hear from you. If you have any comments, you can put it in the chat section. What is a nanometer? Yes, students, what is a nanometer? Okay, here is the answer. A nanometer is a metric unit of length equal to 1000 millionth of a meter. Okay, you can take a note of it. Nanometer is equal to a metric unit of length equal to 1000 millionth of a meter. Okay, ಅಷ್ಟು ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ atoms ಅನ್ನೋದು. We also have a size description in your textbook. Hope you have taken note of this. Do you want me to wait? I'll give you some 10 seconds of time. Please note down. Done, students? Okay. So now we all understood how small is the nanometer. Now, atomic radius is measured in terms of this nanometers ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. That is 1 by 10 to the power of 9 m is equal to 1 nanometer. Okay, that is what we had mentioned in the sentence. A nanometer is equal to a metric unit of length of 1000 millionth of a meter. Okay, and 1 meter is equal to 10 to the power of 9 nanometer. Please make a note of this as well. So, in your textbook, you have some relative sizes that is being mentioned, and it is important from the exam point of view. I shall make a note of it. Similarly, you also take a note of it. So 10 to the power of minus 10 is equal to atom of hydrogen. 10 to the power of minus 9 is equal to molecule of water. 10 to the power of minus 8 is equal to molecule of hemoglobin. 10 to the power of minus 4 is equal to grain of a sand. Okay, take a note of this. Remaining, I'll just look at it later. Again, I'll give you 10 seconds of time, students. Please take a note of this. Yes, done. 10 to the power of minus 3 is equal to and 10 to the power of minus 1 is equal to for an apple. Okay. So these are some of the relative size structure that you have. But what are the modern day symbols of atoms? How different elements are there? See, John Dalton, we had discussed about this scientist in our previous class. He was the first scientist to use a symbol for elements in a very specific sense. ಓಕೆ ಈಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಡ್ಗೆ ಮನೇಲಿ ಅಮ್ಮಂದಿರೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಖಾರದ ಪುಡಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಡಬ್ಬನ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ ಉಪ್ಪು ವೈಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಶುಗರ್ ಪೌಡರ್ ವೈಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸೊ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ಟಾಗ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ಯು ಕೀಪ್ ಅ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಕೀಪ್ ಅ colored jar. Similarly, Dalton, in order to identify between the elements, he had put a symbol. When he used a symbol for an element, it also meant a definite quantity of that element, that is, one atom of that element. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಟಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸಹ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. Berizillus suggested that the symbol of element be made from one or two letters of the name of the element. So, ಆ ರೀತಿಯಾಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾವು instead of keeping the symbols, we can put the name of the element. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಸಹ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು. So, symbols for some elements proposed by Dalton ನಮ್ಮ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು ನೋಡೋಣ. This symbol we have it for hydrogen. We have this symbol for phosphorus. We have the symbol for copper. Is it visible to all of you? Okay. . This one for gold. Okay. Hope you can see now. Okay. With the slightest mark here, we have this kind of a symbol for carbon, which is actually dark black mark. We have this for carbon. This symbol we have for sulfur. This is for lead. This is for platina. This one is for oxygen. So you're taking a note of this, children? If yes, please give me a heads up. You can put your message in the chat box. We also have certain symbols with the name of the those elements. Okay, for example, iron. So iron contains I. So please take a note of this. Probably after this, I will put it on the board. Okay. So iron I. Meanwhile, we have silver, which is yes. We also have another symbol of mercury, which is like this. This is for mercury. Hope you all can see now. Hydrogen, phosphorus, copper, gold. We have iron, carbon, sulfur, lead, platina, oxygen, silver, and mercury. Please make a note of the students. I'll give you another 15 seconds time. Okay, chalo, 30 seconds time. Please make a note of this. Done, students? Okay. I have a very quick, information that I need to share it with you. Apart from that, we have various elements here. See, again, in your I mean, of course, this is not as per your syllabus, but then an extra piece of knowledge. We have something like azot, carbon, as I told, it's black. Oxygen, it is completely fair color. Phosphorus this way. Aluminium this way. Mercury ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಚುಕ್ಕಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಮರ್ಕ್ಯುರಿ. ಬರೀ 4 ಕಡೆ ಡಾಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ. ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ 0 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬೆರಿಲಿಯಂ, ಸಿಲಿಕಾನ್, ಯಟ್ರಿಯಂ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇದೆ. ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಟಿಯಂ, ಬೇರಿಯಂ, iron. Don't get confused here. Barium has this hyphen kind of mark, wherein mercury has the dot. Okay. Iron, zinc, copper, ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. We also have sulfur, magnesium, lime. Sulfur ಈ ತರ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. But again, yttrium is also plus mark. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಗೂ ಈ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಗೂ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆ ಲೈಮ್ ಇದೆ. ವಾಟರ್, ವಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ನೋ H2O, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್. ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು? ಹೀಗಿತ್ತು. ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು? ಹೀಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್. ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್. Soda is like this. Carbonic oxide, carbon and oxygen mixture of it is carbonic oxide. ಸೊ ಆ ತರ ಸಹ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬಹುದು ನೀವು. ಪ್ಲಾಟಿನಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಾಲ್ಟನ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಬಂದು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ವಿತ್ ಡಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆಂಟರ್. Sulfur, a circle with cross inside, plus mark. Oxygen is a circle with an O inside. Copper is a circle with C inside. Lead is a circle with L inside. Okay, this is all self-explanatory things. But if you want to take a note of it, please go ahead doing it. I repeat again. Hydrogen is a circle with a dot in the center. Sulfur, it has a cross inside. Oxygen has a O inside. Copper, C inside, lead, L inside, similarly platina, P inside, okay, gold, G inside, iron, I inside, similarly it is. So these were the things that was found in your textbook as per your syllabus, okay. Whatever I have written it on the board, you have it in this format. You can take it from here also. And this note also, it may be asked as a 1-mark question in your exam as a MCQ. So what happened was that in the beginning, the name of the elements were derived from the name of the place where they found for the first time. For example, the name of copper was taken from Cyprus. Okay. Some names were taken from specific colors. For example, gold was taken from the English word meaning yellow. Nowadays, that is as per the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, an international scientific organization which approves name of an element, symbols and unit. Many of the symbols are the first one or two letters of the element's name in the English. Okay, like for example, copper andre C, atra. The first letter of a symbol is always written as a capital letter, uppercase. This is all basic knowledge, children. You have to know. The first letter of a symbol is always written as a capital letter like C, carbon, atra, and the second letter as a small letter, lowercase. For example, aluminium. Okay. So now, if one single element idre, for example, hydrogen atra idre, we write it as H anta. See, hydrogen itra iddaga, ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, we'll write it as H. Whereas aluminium, so we write A, L. This is wrong. We should not write this way. We have to write it as A and L. Okay. So always understand the first letter of a symbol should always be capital letter, that is uppercase, and the second letter should be in small or lowercase. Okay. Cobalt. So cobalt and heng bartira. What is the element name of cobalt? C O and not C O. This idu tappu. Idu correct. First one should be in the uppercase and second one should be in the lowercase. So symbol of some elements are formed from the first letter of the name and a letter appearing later in the name. For example, chlorine. Chlorine. How do we write chlorine? C, and then we take N. Okay. Zinc. We take Z and then N. So this is how we write it. Okay. So in our next class, we will learn more about the symbol. So I'm going to stop the class for now. Wish you all a very happy rest of the day. Okay. Have a good day. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka Mate, Jai Vidya Shakti. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
ಯಾರ ಈಗ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಥವಾ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ದಿನ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಸರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ದಿನ ಇವನೇನೋ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಅವನ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರ್ಕ ಮಾಡುವ ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತು ಮಾಡೋ ಬಿಡ
You can start now.
Okay. A very happy evening, friends. Hengidira ellaru? I hope everyone is doing good. So last session we had begun with another part of speech that was adverbs, and we had seen adverbs of frequency in depth. We had seen adverbs of frequency, and I hope it is clear to everyone. Adverbs of frequency ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸರಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. So we are going to look into the various other types of adverbs. Adverbs of manner, adverbs of place, time in today's session. Okay. Before that, we shall begin the session with a small motivational quote. Everything is easy when you're busy, but nothing is easy when you're lazy. So it is very simple quote, but has a lot of meaning in it. So things that you seem to be very difficult, until and unless you put in a little effort to it, you find it to be very, very difficult, right? But when you start putting efforts to it and started doing by liking it, ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸನ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಖಂಡಿತ ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಈಸಿ if we do it wholeheartedly, and it is possible to be completed. And moreover, if at all you're occupied, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನಾವು ಆಕ್ಯುಪೈಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ we'll be occupied and our brain keeps thinking in that perspective. But if at all we are procrastinating or lazy, we don't want to do anything, things to be coming all by itself, nothing can happen in such a manner. Even if you want to move from one place to another, you need to put in efforts. ಒಂದ್ ಜಾಗದಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ಜಾಗ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ನೀವ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್, ನೀವ್ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡದೆ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ಖಂಡಿತ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅದೇ ತರಾನೇ ಯಾವ್ದೇ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಅದನ್ನ ಖಂಡಿತ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅದು ಸುಲಭನೇ. ಅದು ಮಾಡಕ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಸಿ, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಅಕಂಪ್ಲಿಷ್ ಇಟ್. ಇಫ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಲೇಸಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಸೋಂಬೇರಿತನವಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಮನ್ಸಲ್ಲೇ ನೆನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ, ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಈ ತರ ಅನ್ನೋ ಥಾಟು ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ನೆವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಇನ್ ರಿಯಾಲಿಟಿ. So take the chance, take that risk, you will definitely be able to accomplish it. So what are all the adverbs that we had seen pertaining to adverbs of frequency? Always, ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ. So that accounts for 100%. ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. Usually, ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿನೇ. Compared to this, it is quite low, but it happens most of the time. Often, we are coming in hierarchical order. ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Sometimes, ಕೆಲವು ಸತಿ, ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ, rarely. It happens, but very rarely. ನಡೆಯೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. It never happens. So we can chances 0%. Whereas for always, it is to be 100%. Usually, 90%, 80 to 90%. Often, compared to usual, it is very less, 70%. Five to 10%. And it never happens. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಐ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ವೇಕ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಟ್ 6 o'clock. ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತು 6 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಎದ್ದೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. It is not even a single day that you skip waking up at 6 a.m. Sharply at 6 a.m. you wake up. If at all you say this sentence, I usually wake up at 6 a.m. There isn't any assurance that you wake up perfectly at 6 a.m. all the days. There are days wherein you miss, but the probability is quite less. Salpa kammi ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. Not like this word always. So adverbs of frequency such as always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, never. These words were seen along with lot of examples. Correct? Now we shall see adverbs of place, time, manner. Okay? Adverbs of manner. ಹೇಗೆ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯವಾದ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. How does it happen? So it answers the question. This adverb answers the question how. ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. How it happens. So adverbs are nothing but those words that give, it describes, words that describe verb. ಅಲ್ವಾ? Words that describe verb. ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿರೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ನ ಆ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂತಹ ಪದಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು adverbs ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Words that describe verbs to be called as adverbs. And in adverbs, we are seeing its types. First of its kind, we had seen adverbs of frequency. Now we shall have a look into adverbs of manner. She ran past. The sun shines. ಸೂರ್ಯ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೊಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ? It shines brightly. The children played. Happily. ಹೇಗೆ ಆಟ ಆಡಿದ್ರು? ತುಂಬಾ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿ ಆಟ ಆಡಿದ್ರು. Raj walks slowly. ರಾಜ್ ಹೇಗ್ ನಡೀತಾನೆ? ಮೆತ್ತಗ್ ನಡೀತಾನೆ. Ran, shines, played, walks. She ran, the sun shines, the children played, the Raj walks. If at all I read only the sentence until over here, we can see that subject has been there, along with that verb has been accompanied. How does she walk? How does she run? How did the sun shine? How did children play? How does Raju walks? How does Raj walks? So these questions to be answered by the words that are accompanied after the verb. Verb ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬರೋ ಪದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿರೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ನ ಕೊಡತ್ತೆ. Immediately after the verb, and it indicates how it happened. ಹೇಗ್ ಅದು ನಡೀತು. So if it answers the question how, it is to be categorized as adverb of manner. ಹೇಗೆ. Adverbs of manner. It answers the question how. Okay. Have you made note of it? Any doubts pertaining to it? Shall we move on to the next one? Can you unmute or let me know in the chat box? Is it clear to everyone? Adverbs of manner. Okay. Thinking that it is very clear, we'll move on to the next kind. Adverbs of place. ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. Where it happens. What is this adverb answering me? Where. Adverb of manner answers the question how. Adverbs of place, it tells me where. Elli nadito. Where it happened. Where it happens. ಅವನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ? ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋದ. He went out. ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕಾಯ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಸೀತಾ is waiting here. Sita is waiting here. Where is Sita waiting? She is waiting over here. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಯ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ? ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ. ರಾಮು is standing. ರಾಮು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಹೊರಗಡೆ. ರಾಮು is standing outside. So if at all the word it describe where the action is happening, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಅದು ಉತ್ತರಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು adverb of place ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Categorize it as adverb of place, where it happens. So we have seen adverbs of frequency, adverbs of manner, which tells us adverb of manner answers the question how. Adverb of place answers the question where. Clear children? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ವರ್ಬ್ನ ಅಡ್ವರ್ಬ್ನ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಬಲ್? ಓಕೆ. Next. Adverb of time. When. Perfect. Answer to the question is when. ಯಾವಾಗ ನಡೀತು? When it happened. Adverb of time. Adverbs of time. I am playing now. ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವನು ನೆನ್ನೆನೆ ಹೊರಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ. He left yesterday. ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೊರಟ? ನೆನ್ನೆನೆ ಹೊರಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ. He left yesterday. ಅವನು ನೆನ್ನೆನೆ ಹೊರಟೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ. ಅವಳು ದಿನಾ ಓದ್ತಾಳೆ. She studies daily. Even you are like that, no? ನೀವು ಅದೇ ತರ ತಾನೆ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಓದ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ. I am playing now. He left yesterday. She studies daily. So these words answer the question. Which question it answers? When. ಯಾವಾಗ. ಅಂತಹ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಅದು ಉತ್ತರಿಸಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅಡ್ವರ್ಬ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಡ್ವರ್ಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, ಅಡ್ವರ್ಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್, ಅಡ್ವರ್ಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾನರ್, right? So also we understood we get these adverbs by adding ly to the adjectives. Fast is an exception to it. The word fast is an exception to it. Okay, we'll see few questions pertaining to adverbs now. Okay, we'll see how well you answer it. One moment, I'll share the screen. One moment. Now looking at the words, you are going to tell me where I need to categorize them. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ categorize ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ. Okay? Is it adverb of manner, adverb of time? You need to do the task carefully. So carefully, this word, is it adverb of manner, adverb of time, adverb of place, adverbs of frequency? How often? ಎಷ್ಟು ಸತಿ ಒಂದು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ? Is it adverb of manner, children? We'll see. One of you have mentioned it as adverb of manner. Okay. Now, I want the book now. ನನಗೆ ಇವಾಗಲೇ book ಬೇಕು. I want the book now. ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕು? ಇವಾಗಲೇ ಬೇಕು. When do I need the book? I need it now. When? It answers the question when. ಯಾವಾಗ? ಇವಾಗಲೇ ಬೇಕು. Strongly. I strongly believe that whatever she says is truth. Tomorrow. Correct. Tomorrow is adverb of time. ಯಾವಾಗ? Tonight. Super. Tonight, today. Any other word? Last week. Okay. Any other word that has been missed in adverb of time? You can let me know. Adverb of place, manner. Besides the word, you can tell me. Adverb of manner, time, frequency, place ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. Soon, okay. Students have told me the word soon as adverb of time. When will she be coming? She'll be arriving soon. She cheered cheerfully. She sang cheerfully. They painted beautifully. ಹೇಗೆ ಪೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು? ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಪೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ. Normally, okay. Any other word missed out for adverbs of manner? Quickly, okay. Adverb of place, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ, downstairs, ಹತ್ರ, ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಇತ್ತು. She went to a nearby market. Abroad. He went abroad. Where did he go? He went abroad. Here, okay. Inside, ಒಳಗಡೆ. Away. He went away. Where did he go? He went away. Easily. Let's see whether the answers that you have chosen is right or wrong. Frequently. Always. Does easily come over here? Usually. Check once again. Rarely. Check once again and let me know whether the chosen options are placed in appropriate columns. Okay, one of them have told me that easily it is to be in adverb of manner and normally comes in adverbs of frequency. Okay. Carefully, strongly, cheerfully, quickly, easily, beautifully. These words are categorized as adverbs of manner. Okay. Adverbs of time. Ivaga, ivatin ratri, ivattu, ನಾಳೆ, ಹೋದ್ವಾರ, ಬೇಗನೆ, soon. Adverbs of place as downstairs, nearby, abroad, here, inside, away. We'll check. Perfect, children. And the ಕಂಡಿಡಿದಿರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸು ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Let's see one more activity. Amazing you are. The dog sat lazily in the shade of the tree. The dog sat. How did it sit? It sat lazily. Perfect. How did it sit? It sat lazily. Adverb of manner. Adverb of degree. It is extremely hot today. Extremely hot today. ಯಾವಾಗ ಇವತ್ತು ಅದು adverb of time ಆಗ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. Adverb of degree. To the least, core, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ. Is it extremely? Yes, correct. Answer that you have chosen is perfect. Adverb of time. I went to the market in the morning. When did I go to the market? I went in the morning. ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೋದೆ? ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೋದೆ. I often visit my grandparents. Adverb of frequency. I often visit my grandparents. Always is 100%, usually is 90%, often comes around 70%. Often. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಅಜ್ಜಿ ತಾತನ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ. The technician fixed the problem easily. How did he fix the problem? He fixed the problem in an easy manner, easily. Easily is adverb of manner over here. She is standing outside. ಅವಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ? ಹೊರಗಡೆ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. Inside, outside. We had categorized, no, some time back. So, place. Where is she standing? Where? Where is the question to identify adverb of place? Where is she standing? She is standing outside. The man grumbled loudly while cleaning the table. Adverb of manner. How did he grumble? He grumbled loudly. ಕಿರ್ಚ್ದ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ. I'm waiting here for my daughter. I'm waiting here for my daughter. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕಾಯ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ? ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Here. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಇಲ್ಲೇ. Here tells us the place. Where am I waiting for my daughter? He laughed merrily. How did he laugh? He laughed merrily. ಹೇಗ್ ನಗ್ದ? I rarely drink tea in the morning. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ನಾನು ಟೀ ಕುಡಿತೀನಿ. ಅಡ್ವರ್ಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ನಾನು ಟೀನ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಡಿಯೋದು. Rarely. Great. Shall we see the answers? If you want, you can make a note of it. Lazily, adverb of manner, adverb of degree, extremely. I went to the market in the morning, adverb of time. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸತಿ ನಾನು ಅಜ್ಜಿ ತಾತ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ? ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿರೋ ಸಮಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. I often. The technician fixed the problem easily. How did he fix? Manner. Easily is the word. She is standing outside. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ? ಹೊರಗಡೆ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? Where? ಹೇಗೆ? ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ದ. How did he? Sorry. ಹೇಗೆ ಅವ್ನು ಕಿರ್ಚ್ದ? ತುಂಬಾ ಲೌಡ್ ಆಗಿ. He grumbled loudly. He grumbled loudly. I'm waiting here for my daughter. Where am I waiting? Illi. Here. He laughed merrily. How did he laugh? He laughed merrily. How? When do I drink tea? I rarely. Or how often? You can ask the question, how often? ಎಷ್ಟು ಸತಿ ನೀವು ಟೀ ಕುಡಿತೀನಿ? ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸತಿ ನಾನು ಟೀ ಕುಡಿತೀನಿ? ನಾನು ರೇರ್ಲಿ, ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಕುಡಿಯೋದು ಟೀನ. So these are all adverbs of manner, time, place. Okay, that we have seen in today's class after adverbs of frequency. Is it clear to you all? ಸರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಈ adverbs ಆಗಿರೋ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್, parts of speech? Any doubts to anyone regarding today's topic? You may please ask me. No doubts? Was it understandable? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿತ್ತಾ? Clear to everyone? Can you please let me know whether it was understandable? Any doubts? Let me know in the chat box. Okay. Thinking that it was understood by everyone and no doubts. With this, I shall end the session over here. We will again meet in the next class. Thank you. Thank you to the teachers and coordinators. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Vidya Shakti.